Hello everybody, ToastBomb here, bringing you Halo 3 gameplay because, to be honest, I am running out fast of Halo 4 gameplay. I'm really just scraping the bottom of the barrel. My last few videos hasn't even had regular gameplay in it. They had like a dev diary and then my friend's montage tag to the end. So it's just really scraping the bottom of the barrel. I've even noticed that I've accidentally reused a few videos in my videos because they had the same thumbnail, and I'm like, oh crap. And I've been searching for Halo 4 gameplay, but I'm pretty sure I've used everything that's out there. So until we get more, we're just gonna have to go with Halo 3, but we're not gonna be talking about Halo 3, we're still gonna be talking about Halo 4. And today, we're gonna be talking about Halo 4's ranking system. Now, they haven't really talked about the ranking system for Halo 4. They've only talked about the regular 1 through 50 progression ranking system and the specializations, but they have said there is going to be some sort of true skill thing going on there, but we haven't really gotten any details past that. But I did see MLG Pro Player Ninja's video about Halo 4 where he talked a little bit about the ranking system, and he was saying that it was going to kind of be like an invisible ranking system. I haven't heard anything on that, so I'm not sure where he's getting his information or if he was just speculating, kind of thinking that that's what they're going to go with. But regardless, it is a pretty interesting idea, but I don't know how I feel about it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm saying basically there would be some sort of 1 through 50 type system, maybe even more, be like an infinite type system, where you wouldn't see your rank. It would just be working in the background, so it would give you players that are matched up with you, but you wouldn't actually see what your rank is. And I don't really know how I feel about them doing this if they are, because on one hand, if you go with the invisible ranking system, obviously any developer, they don't want any host booters, D-rankers, smurfing people, and smurfing is like when you create a new account so you get played and matched up with noobs so you can just own. They don't want any of that stuff, and going with an invisible system where you don't see your rank, like, the chances of host booting are basically zero. If you've ever gotten host booted in a social playlist in Reach, it's never happened to me, so yeah, the chances of that are basically zero, although the whole smurfing and deranking thing could still happen just as easily. And while I think that's awesome that we, don't have to really deal with host booters and stuff, I thought that in Halo 3, I mean, it did happen occasionally, but really it didn't happen that often. I think the awesomeness of seeing your rank go up and seeing as you got better, even though, I mean, in the higher skills it didn't really mean that much, and I didn't really care too much about the ranking system, but a lot of people did, and I still found it fun. That I think the goods, the pros of that system outweigh the bads of it, and I don't think it's enough that it demands this invisible ranking system. So yeah, I just don't really know. I mean, I think it's kind of a cool, interesting idea on one hand, but on the other hand, I don't really know. And I'm trying to think of some sort of visual ranking system, but there really is no solution to stop host booters, because as long as there's some sort of title that you can get that makes you look awesome and really good, people will cheat their way to the top no matter what. So yeah, I don't really know. I think if they do go with a visual ranking system, I wouldn't necessarily like to see the 1 through 50 system return. I thought it was good, but it didn't really mean necessarily that much. And I would like them to kind of elaborate and build off of what they started in Reach with that kind of more StarCraft type system, but make it kind of actually good, and right off the bat make it win-loss based, other than this weird calculation of kills and deaths and assists. I just think if they went with this sort of behind-the-scenes sort of system, it just wouldn't drive people to try and get better at the game and wouldn't really hook them into playing the game more. But that's just kind of my thoughts on the whole thing. If you guys have any ideas on what you think, how they could kind of counter the whole host booting issue, because as far as I know, I mean, there's not really any in-game sort of protection that they can do. If they were just detecting if you disconnected from the game, then people, if they just lost internet connection, I mean, that would be a bad thing, you know. I just don't know if there's really any solution to this problem. But if you guys have any ideas, post those, and I'd be interested in seeing them. So yeah, but I'll talk about a little bit about the gameplay right now. I'm in the tank right now, and I'm just dominating. Fortunately, I'm not sure if it's happened yet, but the host changes and that little time bar goes at the top, and I forgot to take it off. I looked over at my screen and it's on there. I'm like, oh crap. So I took it away. It goes away after a little bit, but that's okay. Not that big of a deal, but it did reset my kill streak, so I didn't end up getting a rampage or anything else. It reset once I got to Running Riot. But yeah, I was destroying, and those guys, I heard through their mics, they were getting pretty pissed at me just camping at the top of that hill. I know I probably would too, but it was fun, to say the least. I've just been playing some like big team social stuff recently. It's kind of fun to mess around in there. No one ever picks up the sniper, it seems like, so I get a lot of action with that. And generally the people playing don't quite seem to be the greatest players, so I can kind of mess with them a little bit, and that's kind of fun too. Oh yeah, and then I guess kind of one little other thing, I heard that Halo 4 is going to have some sort of Kinect support, which I mean makes sense. It's Microsoft game, so Microsoft obviously made the Xbox, they made the Kinect, so it makes sense that they would add some sort of support for that. It's probably going to be crap, but whatever, you know, it's in there, so that's cool. That's something I heard. Just kind of, you know, filling in time. Don't really got much to say, but yeah, gonna maybe not be able to get out a Let's Play video in the next day or two, because I kinda have the whole capture card thing figured out. See, again, my voice just went to poop there. My tongue just turned into rubber and I could not speak. But anyways, yeah, so maybe not a video in like next 2 days on that whole Let's Play, because we still gotta just finish up the last 2 missions, and we're kinda, to be honest, dreading the whole Cortana mission, because that's a flood mission, and the flood or the flatulence kinda suck. They're kind of annoying to fight, but it won't be as bad with 3 people. Normally I do it alone or with just 2 people, and that makes it a little bit tougher. But yeah, I don't know. If you guys have any ideas, you can post them in the comments. If you liked the video, you can leave a like or a comment. If you really like the video, you can subscribe, because I post new Halo videos every day. I guess enjoy the rest of this gameplay. I almost get an overkill later, and gosh dang it, I wish I would have been host, because I would have got it. But anyways, yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.
Flag taken. Flag dropped. minutes remaining. Double kill. Killing. Flag captured. Game over. Flag dropped.